Hey guys, in today's video I want to test natural gut. I have in this racket Babolat Touch VS17 gauge. I put this in here. I've never played with natural gut the whole racket. I've tried some hybrid combinations, but this is a string that's very good on the arm. It's a really good string for the recreational level. It is on the expensive side. Most professional players will do a hybrid version, not for the fact that it's expensive, but because they want a little bit more control. I don't think a full bed of natural gut will give professional players enough control, but at the recreational level, the hybrid combinations work well. But the question is, will this string work well when it's 100% natural gut? The whole thing, the way it used to be back in the day. A lot of professional players, I would say, prior to the 90s, maybe even prior to the 80s, used natural gut almost exclusively. And this was a string that was very popular. And now it has become a lot less popular with the introduction of polyester strings, but there's still a lot of elite tennis players who will use a hybrid combination. But the big question is, how will this natural gut play? I want to show you here. It's Babolat Touch VS17 gauge. You can take a look here at the writing on the string and want to see how this performs on the court. And here's the thing, guys, do me a favor, when you're testing strings, make sure you play with new balls, because tennis balls are obviously unbelievably important in how your strokes are going to behave. My very first ball with the natural gut. Now I strung it pretty tight. I got this strung at 55. Normally I'm in the 40s on my polyester, but I'm going to go through my thoughts as I'm hitting with this racket, and right away I can tell that it's a buttery, soft feeling when the ball comes off the strings. It's a very soft feeling. So when I'm doing a slice, for example, I feel a lot of control there, even a forehand slice. But the question is, when I play my power game, will this give me enough control? And more importantly, will this string give me enough power? Because I do believe the biggest advantage of the poly strings is the amount of power that you can create. Indirectly so, because we're talking about co-poly strings like a Luxilon. Those strings are dead, so they give you tons of control, but because you have so much control, you can absolutely hit the daylights out of the ball without missing it. Andrew Agassi was quoted saying the first time he tried Luxilon at a tournament in Rome, he said they should rename that string Cheetalon because he simply couldn't miss. So it's not because that string is so unbelievably powerful, it's actually not, but you can hit the ball as hard as you possibly want without losing control. I don't think that is the case with natural gut. You can see there that forehand, I sprayed a little bit. Another thing, I can already see with the natural gut that it's moving quite a bit. So this type of string needs to be reset after every rally, after every point. You're gonna have to reset the string because it doesn't stay in place. It does move around quite a bit. I gotta say, the slice feels so much better with the gut compared to any other string. I'm suspecting that the drop shot is very similar. When I get a chance to hit a drop shot, I'm gonna try one out right here. Okay, Milan is too fast. It wasn't that great of a drop shot, but I can tell you that the feel of this string is absolutely phenomenal. Better by far than any other string I've ever played with. All right, let me try a few volleys. I would assume that on the volleys it's going to be very similar to the slices and the drop shots. It's going to give me a lot of feel, and it's true. The ball feels fantastic on the strings. The way I can describe it, like it's a buttery feeling. So I do feel the ball on the strings a lot more than when I hit it with any polyester string, really. And even the sound is different. Like when I volley with my other string, it's like more of a thud, and here it's like more of a pingy sound. There's the little dropper, a beautiful touch with the gut. Couple of lobs. All right, here comes the big test. Overheads, very similar to the serve, and it's actually pretty good. I'm getting some pretty good heat on the overhead. Just swinging loosely here, but yeah, it's behaving quite well. I'm getting some good pop off the string. There it is. Okay. So far, so good. All right, guys, here comes a big question mark. My serve is my most important shot. And this is what I base when I do equipment tests. I base everything off my serve. It's very high importance to me. And So far, I gotta say, I'm not serving very fast. I'm just loosening up my shoulder, but it feels like the ball is coming off the racket quite fast. It does feel pretty good. It's making a good sound too. The speed is good. Let me try a slice, and the slice has a lot of bite on it. All right, let me try a few kick serves. I suspect the strings are gonna move like crazy when I do kick. Let me see. Not too bad. Yeah, anytime you're putting some kind of action on the ball, whether you're doing spin or slice, these strings are absolutely phenomenal. Let me try out a few returns, and then we're gonna be ready to play out some points. Oh la la, look at this. There's some good heat on the return. A little chip return, of course that's gonna work magically well with the gut. Okay, that was a little bit less control. No need to worry though, that happens sometimes. I'm not gonna blame the strings. Okay, that was a little bit better. Let me try one more forehand from the backhand side. I'm gonna go for a little bit more heat and let's see what happens. Okay, all right. Spraying a little bit, but that could be me. That's not necessarily the string doing that. So far I'm very excited. I'm playing okay with the string, but now comes the real test. Let's see how the natural gut full bed performs in real point play situation. All right, here we go. Here comes the real test. Now let's see what happens. Oh, all right. Well, look, I picked the wrong corner. That's got nothing to do with the strings. That's completely my fault, but that serve, that was pretty decent. All right, that slice, I gotta tell you, my slice is so much better with natural gut. You saw how low that was? Amazing, really. The feel on this string is phenomenal. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to slice this one. This is, in my opinion, I think I'm gonna get an advantage on the slice with the natural gut. First rally and I make a forehand winner, but I gotta tell you, didn't really fully swing out on that. I don't know if that's a mental block or whatever, but I'm gonna definitely try to blast some forehands, but on that one, I did make it, but I held back a little bit. I'm gonna try to go a little harder next time I get a chance to hit a forehand winner. Okay, here, second serve. This is where I'm gonna see possible advantages due to the natural gut, because we're talking about spin. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay, here we go. A little bit of a spray job, but I want you to take a look at this once I hit this forehand. You see the gap there? See how much that is spreading? So obviously you can't correct these gaps in the middle of a point, obviously, and this is going to cause some mistakes. I'm going to try to go a little harder here on this serve. Down the tee, I'm going for an ace. And let's see what kind of power I can get with a natural gut. Less than usual for sure. That serve was definitely slower than what I can normally hit it. Let me try again. Flat, hard serve, out wide. And also didn't control that one well at all. Let's go kick. Oh my goodness, there we go. Oh wow. Now look at this. Now look at this gap here. No control on that backhand whatsoever. I will blame the strings on that. There was really not much wrong with that backhand. I mean, I didn't hit it 100% in the middle of the racket, but that should still go in. I don't really miss my backhand cross court that much. So we're gonna blame the strings on that one for a lack of control. Oh, come on, man. What is this? This is ridiculous, dude. No control whatsoever with this natural gut. So good, Milan. Okay, not only am I not controlling the ball well, but also I don't feel like I get the same power. It's a power decrease, for sure. We're gonna try again, slice. out wide. And I missed that, and I couldn't put that away because I'm getting no power with these strings. Let me try to slice it up to T. One of my favorite serves. I had no power whatsoever, man. I got no heat, nothing. Like guys, I'm not like framing, but you can feel when you're not hitting the ball right. It's like mishits or even these huge gaps. The ball doesn't feel clean coming off my racket. All right, second serve, kick to the backhand. That was out. Milan, go again, that was out. I don't even have feel now anymore with this. No feel or no power. I got absolutely nothing going on with natural gut, man. I have no 3 points on the serve, 0. And I gotta get any pace on there. Nothing. Not even a slice works now. Oh, this is terrible, man. I'm done with gut, man. I'm done with gut. This is so bad, this string. Done. All right, guys, listen, there's a reason why nobody's playing with natural gut the full bed anymore, because here's the issues. Number one, the strings are moving like crazy. I can't control the ball when I hit hard. Also, I think if I was more of a topspin player that plays naturally, more topspin, maybe it would be okay. Or someone that slices a lot or comes to the net, but that's not me. I serve big and I hit hard from the baseline. More of a flat ball striker. In that case, I feel like not only am I losing power with those strings, but also, most importantly, I'm losing tons of control. So now, I'm gonna go back to my faithful Kirschbaum Super Smash 17 gauge, and let's see the difference. Right away, I'm getting an ace. I got 2 aces in a row, man. Like, you guys see this difference? This is so much better. It's not even close. I got 3 aces in a row. Like, there couldn't be more evidence than what's happening right here. Why these strings are not played with anymore in a full bed situation on tour. This was, guys, the power difference is absolutely humongous. Okay, guys, so that was the first serve I missed. Let's see now if the kick serve behaves differently with the monofilament polyester strings. Remember, I'm playing with monofilament. It's got more power than a copolymer like a Luxilon. This has more power, the Kirschbaum Super Smash. You get in there. You know what? I missed that forehand, but right away, I love it, man. My forehand is back. The pace is back on my forehand, and the kick serve was a little bit faster. The first serve is absolutely back, guys. All right, guys, second serves only from now on because I want long rallies. I want to see the difference from the baseline with the Kirschbaum. That was long. All right, let's go second serve again. I'm looking to get into a long rally and blast a couple of ground strokes. Is that on? Oh, it's in? Okay. I kind of messed up there. The ball was in. I thought it was long, but definitely more power and more control with the Kirschbaum. Let me try it again. Second serve, and get into a rally and try to dominate from the back. Go again, Milan. I gotta say though, the kick serve is better too. It's not only the flat serve, the kick serve too has more. It has more pace and it actually has more bite on it. Easy winner, easy power. Felt like I didn't even hit that hard. I'm getting good pace. Go again, Milan. But you see, he's getting a lot of trouble with my second serves now. He didn't before. So the serve is definitely more active with the polyester. It's definitely got more bite on it. That was long. All right, guys, the verdict is here. 1,000,000% better is monofilament polyester compared to natural gut. There's absolutely no doubt about it. You guys see it, and that's what I feel. More power and actually more control too. One thing that I forget, look, strings are barely moving, barely. I have to adjust them every now and then. They stay in place. Okay, guys, so I'm going to test the gut again on the return of serve. Let's see what happens in comparison to the monofilament polyester string, Kirschbaum Super Smash 17 gauge, old school. Go on this side, Mila. Oh, no power, man. Okay. I made that, but I gotta tell you, it's like a trampoline, like a wobble on the return. I don't like it. I'm not connecting to the return properly. Hey Milan, give me a second serve. I'm gonna run around, okay? Second serve to the backhand. Again, not enough power. That is the thing. I'm not getting enough power on there. So I decrease in power. I hit that pretty well, but the ball did not have enough on it. Let me try with the Kirschbaum. And again, that string moving around, it's very, very annoying. And I think it's leading to more mistakes. Second serve again, okay? And this is the end. Polyester wins 1000%.